4 decades, I've battled psoriatic arthritis and psoriasis that's taken a heavy toll on my body. But nothing could prepare me for the financial strain that came with the high cost of the drugs I need to live my life, including Enbrel, which comes with a staggering list price. Last year alone, I spent over $9,000 out of pocket just to afford this one drug. As a nurse, I counseled patients on the importance of taking their medications consistently, but I have to admit that sometimes I found myself unable to follow my own advice and have been known to skip a dose here and there. For years, it felt like no one was standing up to Big Pharma for patients like me. But thanks to President Biden and Vice President Harris's Inflation Reduction Act, that is changing.
Thank you for sharing your story. But this time, we finally beat Big Pharma. And I might add, with no help from Republicans, not a single Republican voted for this bill, period, not one in the entire Congress. The guy we're running against, what's his name? Donald Dump or Donald whatever. They want to get rid of this, what we passed. They're fighting to get rid of what we've just passed. No, I'm serious. No help from Republicans passed the Inflation Reduction Act thanks to the tie-breaking vote of Kamala made it possible.
Medicare represents more than 65 million people. And so Medicare has collective bargaining power. And now Medicare can use that power to go toe-to-toe with Big Pharma and negotiate lower drug prices. Thank you, Joe. And this is to the benefit of not only tens of millions of people on Medicare, but also millions of Americans on Medicare who have long-term disabilities. And understand, as a result of our negotiations, the government will also pay less than for prescription drugs. And think about what that means in terms of helping taxpayers save money, whether or not they take these medications. So all of this is to say, 2 years ago as Vice President, I was proud to cast the tie-breaking vote that sent the bill that gave Medicare the power to negotiate and let it get to the president's desk, and I was proud when our President Joe Biden signed that bill into law. In the 2 years since, we've been using this new power to lower the price of life-saving medications, and now to announce the result of those negotiations. It is my eternal and great, great, great honor, I have to tell you, to serve with this most extraordinary human being and American and leader, our President, Joe Biden.
President Biden didn't just make a promise, he kept it. Because of the Biden-Harris administration's actions, my husband and I can finally breathe a little easier.
Folks, I have an incredible partner. Progress we made. She's going to make one hell of a president.